through a friend of mine, I got a job working as a roadie for Buddy Miles. So I worked there. I worked on that show on that job for about 4 days before the management decided they wanted the old roadies back, and so they hired them back. So I was out, but that was fine with me. But I got to spend 4 days in the recording studio with watching this engineer work, and this particular engineer had been around for a long time. He actually started the first school for engineering that I know of out here in the valley. And I remember at the end of the session, we were in cleaning up. I walked in and I asked him, "How do you get to do this?" A question that I get a lot here. And he looked at me and he said, "Do you know Ohm's law?" And I said, "Well, I know of it, but I don't know what it is, you know." And he said, "If you don't know Ohm's law, you can't do this." And the lesson from that was everybody's full of shit. Because I had been in there for 4 days watching this guy work, and he didn't pull his slide rule out once. And so I just sort of take everything with a grain of salt in this business, myself included, because I've got my song and dance. Everybody's got their song and dance. The thing is, when you start believing your own song and dance, that's when you're in trouble. Okay, because then you're deceiving yourself. You've lost yourself. I mean, it's show business. Everybody's got their show. Everybody's got their shtick. But you have to remember who you are and what you're doing. I think that it's really sad that there are if you go into the schools today and you ask, took a survey of the kids at a high school, the majority of them would tell you that they wanted to either be a professional athlete, or they wanted to be a rock star, because that's where the money is. Everybody wants it. Everybody wants it fast now. Nobody wants to work. When I started working, I was running around like crazy, making $15 an hour. But I was doing something that I really loved to do. And you really have to love what you're doing, otherwise you're in the wrong business. You'll never succeed.